Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited to film this video today. I feel like lately in 2022 book videos have kind of become viral in a way and kind of become like a trend, especially like book talk, like booktube and that sort of thing. So gosh, I'm so excited that it finally has become a trend because I've been like a massive reader, and also Josie too, which is in the other room at the moment. We're both such big readers. So yeah, I'm very excited to film this video because it's definitely been on my to film list for a while. So yeah guys, so welcome to my bookshelf. So I thought I'd try and make this pretty relaxed because to be honest, I was filming this before on my phone and then I think I was just a bit nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally filming this video. But then it's funny now, I've actually switched to the camera. So yeah, so hopefully it's alright. So this won't really be like a proper bookshelf tour. So yeah, definitely watch our old video. I probably will link it down below because for some reason the thumbnail, I kind of did a bit of a different one, not really like an actual bookshelf thumbnail. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, we have filmed one in the past, so if you would like to see like an updated one, let us know and we can film that a bit later. But yeah guys, so let's get started. So as you can kind of see, actually kind of works pretty well. This one here with the pink shelf, I just have the books that I want to read. So with like my TBR list, I don't really go in like any particular order. It's just kind of like the book that I feel like reading in the moment. So I don't really like do monthly TBRs because some books do take me like a month or so to read because I'm not really like a slow reader. Like it's funny with some books, especially like Clean Hoover, which yes, a bit of a sneak peek to one of them, but like I literally read a book in 2 nights and yeah, and I finished it. So it does like vary between books. But yeah guys, so as you can see, you got a bit of a sneak peek. So yeah, I'll start off with this. So it's really cool. At the moment, my friend and I were doing a bit of a book swap together because yeah, she's going back into reading. So I actually recently read Verity, which is actually Josie's book, and yeah, she let me read it, which was nice of her, and then she let me give it to Aaron, which is nice again. But yeah, oh gosh, literally that book is so good, and that was like the first ever coho book that I read. And it's funny with that, it kind of did take me a little while to rate it 5 stars because I think it's definitely one of those books you need to sit down and kind of think about like, oh my gosh, like what just happened with it. So yeah, it definitely took me a little while to like kind of process it, but it's definitely a 5-star read. So yeah, potentially she might be in competition with Sarah J Maas for my favorite author. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. So because yeah, I kind of want to finish it soonish, so then I'm not like keeping it for too long, and then I think Josie wants to read it afterwards. But yeah, so excited. Love Coho so far. So yeah, I'm very happy to like actually probably start reading one of her normal sort of books because Verity's definitely like a horror book. So very excited. And then at the moment too, but to be honest, I probably will just have to restart it. Started reading this straight after Verity, and I think that's probably a bad idea because I probably needed a bit of time to like process it. So yeah, I think I'll reread it. So this is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and gosh, like I'm so excited because I really want to try and get into Taylor Jenkins Reid because she's released so many good books that sound so good. So well, as you can see, it's kind of annoying with these stickers, like it's not really a sticker, so maybe eventually I'll buy a different one. Yeah, Daisy Jones and the 6 I really want to read because like if you guys don't know, I've been in like, well not like a band, but like more of a classical music band at school and stuff. So yeah, I really love music, so I feel like that would be kind of like a cool one to read about. Very excited to read to actually see if I do like her. And then also too, when I am reading, so definitely like at the moment, so yeah, I am currently I am currently reading 3 books at the moment, but that's kind of like the max I do because yeah, it kind of depends because I think definitely Clean Hoover, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo definitely kind of have different vibes. So I do try and pick different books sometimes if I am doing like 3 books at the same time. So at the moment I am, so yeah, that's kind of the max, but I always try and read a non-fiction and a fiction. So yeah, so this is my non-fiction. So yeah, Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I have like made some leeway through it. Like I am taking my time though, so this probably will take me maybe another month or so, but I'm kind of planning, hopefully I can finish this by the time I go to semester 2 for uni, so hopefully I can. But gosh, it's so good, and it's so cool too, which I didn't realize, and I love it for books. At the end of each chapter it does a bit of a chapter summary, so I feel like that's a great way because I feel like with some books, like some other ones that I've read, I don't think they really did like a chapter summary. So I feel like it's nice if I want to go back to this, I can probably just flick through the chapter chapter summaries and kind of remember what happened. But highly recommend it. I feel like so far the hype is worth it. So those are currently the books I'm reading, so kind of technically still on my TBR, but not really. But anyway, I'll just include it anyway. So yeah, I'll talk about these ones next. So this is the Twilight series. So I got Eclipse, got Breaking Dawn, and I've got New Moon. Yeah, it's kind of knowing as I was filming this, I realized, oh, hang on, I don't have all the books. So yeah, these are like the last three. So I actually don't have Twilight, which is the first one. So I think that'd kind of be like a good thing to find, because yeah, I actually got this at the op shop, which is so good, and it's hardcover, like really good quality and good condition too. So it's funny, on Goodreads, it's kind of rated the worst book ever or the best book ever. So I'm kind of interested to see where I fall in between like the scale, because I have watched a few of the Twilight movies, but not all of them. So but yeah, so that's the first lot of the TBR. And then basically for the new ones I get is from Dimmicks, but kind of recently I've been getting them from Kmart and Big W, and then the other ones are just secondhand, so from like op shop. But yeah, so it's good. I kind of got like a good mixture of sort of books that are secondhand and buying some new ones, because I feel like it's always nice like getting a new book, because you get like that new book smell and that sort of thing. Bit random, but yeah, it's always good just to mix it up if you can, especially kind of for like older releases like Twilight and stuff, because yeah, you can find some good ones. So anyway, sorry, bit of a rant. Okay guys, so welcome to the first like proper shelf, and this is kind of like the OG TBR shelf. And also too, sorry if this is a bit speedy, because I'm currently on my knees, because yeah, it's a bit of an awkward angle. But yeah, so I'll get started. So with these ones here, if you can kind of see, they're actually kind of like business books that my dad got for his work, so I won't really show those, but yeah, they're just kind of businessy books. And then the first one that I got, so this is from Vinnie's, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it's new, I can't remember, but yeah, Josie gave it to me. It's Providence, and also too, sorry if you can hear the dogs in the background. So basically it's about a boy that vanishes, and he like reappears all of a sudden years later, and he's like in possession of a terrible power, and he's worried that he's going to hurt people that he loves. So then he goes into hiding, and then a girl, Chloe Sowers or Sowers or whatever she's called, is like the love of his life, and yeah, she refuses to leave Faith. And yeah, I think it just kind of like explores kind of like, oh, why is he not going to say like what happened and what like this terrible power that he possesses. So yeah, I've just kind of, yeah, hopefully it kind of works out. Sounds very interesting actually, so yeah, might try and read it soon. And then this book, I'm not sure if I can say that word on YouTube, but anyway. But yeah, so this book here, so How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. And it's cool too, because I actually got this from Vinnie's, and I think it was only, what else was the price somewhere? Anyway, I think it was only like $2 or $3, so highly recommend. So yeah, I'll show you this. So yeah, I think it's just basically like a self-help book who want to improve their lives. So yeah, it says identify and change the self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors that stop you from getting what you want, create a life you totally love, and make money. So yeah, and then the next one is Les Mis, and it's funny with this one, I actually played the music of Les Mis for band with like the last like recital night I did, but then also too, like it is a movie on it and I haven't watched it, which is a bit dodgy. I am planning of hopefully reading this soon. And then this one, which is called Rosetta by Barbara Ewing, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, this sounds cool actually. So I think this is kind of like a bit of a historical fiction, or basically about this girl called Rose, and which is named after this town in Egypt, but then she like wants to travel the world, but then she's kind of restricted, I guess at that time she needs to marry someone, but then I think her husband has like all these secrets, so basically she goes on an adventure to uncover these secrets. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool too. So it's like set in London, Paris and Egypt amidst the conflict of the French Revolution. So I feel like that's quite interesting with this one. And then the Les Mis one, I got that from an op shop. And then another one from an op shop, so I won't really explain this one too much, but it's The Devil Wears Prada, and it's really cool actually. I watched the movie of this one a little while, oh no, I'm running out of battery. Watched this one a little while ago, and yeah, it's really good. I love the movie, so yeah, I'm very excited to actually read the book of it. And then, sorry guys, I might speed up a bit because my camera's flashing at me, low battery. But yeah, and then the next ones I'm reading is is the Hobbit series. So I actually have read the first one, which is the Fellowship of the Ring, but to be honest, I wasn't really a massive fan of the first one, so yeah, please don't come for me. But yeah, I think I was quite young and wasn't really reading a wide range of genres kind of like as I am now, and different sort of fantasy. So yeah, I definitely will give it a go. So I'll probably read the first one again, or just like kind of keep going in the series and see. So yeah, I'll give it a second chance and I'll let you know how it goes. So yeah, so that was from a secondhand shop too. And then this one called Salt Rain by Sarah Armstrong. And it's cool too because I think this one's actually set in Sydney, which is fitting. And it's about this character, Ali, who's trying to discover why her mother, May, left and like mysteriously like disappears one night. And then she kind of uncovers the history of her mother, so like her childhood, and discovers things that may be good or might not be that good. So yeah, very excited to read that actually. And then Gone Girl, so I won't really explain this too much because I think it is a movie, I'm pretty sure. So it sounds very, very good, and I actually got this, as you can see, $6 and it used to be $20 from Dimmick, so very good bargain. So yeah, with this one, I think it was actually Josie's, and she read it when she was younger and she didn't really like it. So yeah, I guess sort of now maybe we're a bit older, we might like it a bit more. So yeah, I think this book is about, sorry, I'm probably doing very brief descriptions of it because I'm not entirely sure myself, but basically this is about a character, Layla and Milo, and they both go through hard times, so they kind of shared the same experiences. The character Layla, she's kind of grieving for her mother that was in a shock accident, and then also her father forced them to leave everything behind. And then this character Milo, who his long-term girlfriend like moves 300 kilometers away, so I kind of wonder if that's Layla. So yeah, Layla and Milo like shared their childhood together, then soon they get tangled in a mess that guarantees someone will be hurt. But yeah, that sounds very, very cool. And then with this next one is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, and I'm so excited to finally read this because this definitely has been on my TBR forever. So I actually got this from Elizabeth's Bookshop, which is kind of like a secondhand one, and it's in Newtown, and they have like the blind book date books there, but it is like $12 as you can see, so probably not the best deal, but for it being in the city probably is like a pretty good deal. And then the next one, as you can see, is A Little Life, and apparently this is really sad, so I might not read this for a while, but so cool. As you can see, I actually got it signed by the author. Oh well, I actually didn't meet, yeah, it was just like a row of signed books, so that's kind of why I did get it, because I feel like it's always nice. Well, hopefully this is a good book and I enjoy it, because I feel like it's always so nice like getting a signed copy like by an author, because this is actually my sorry guys, I can't move doing two things at once, but yeah, it's actually my second signed copy of a book, because another book, which actually I'm not sure if I got it here or not, this book called Emily Eifinger, and yes, I'm very happy I actually got like more of a young adult book that's signed, so yeah, very excited to read that. And then I got this one from Akata, A Quarter Wings and Ruin. So this is the third book, I'm pretty sure, of Akata, and I love it so much. Sarah J Maas is like my favorite author, and as you can see here, I got like a whole shelf kind of dedicated to her book. So yeah, got Throne of Glass, and then recently I've got Crescent City, which I've been reading for a while now, and yeah, I just sort of finished it, I think maybe a month ago. So yeah, they're really big books as you can see, so yeah, do highly recommend. And then kind of like down here I've got these books, but it's kind of the different covers, but anyway, but yeah, then I got the first and second one. So yeah, so that's all for that shelf, so I hope I can just make it and film the other one. So yeah, sorry it's a bit speedy. Okay guys, so hopefully I just make it. So this is the next bookshelf. This is a Game of Thrones, and on Instagram a little while ago, I'm not sure if it was like a massive trend or may just like kind of happened where I live, but basically you just sent people book recommendations that you really enjoyed. So someone actually, well, a random person sent me this one, because I know this was such like a popular series like a while ago. So yeah, I'm very excited to actually read it and find out for myself. And then this is the next book of Akata, so A Court of Frost and Starlight. And with these ones I will be saving them for later in the year, because I already read both the Crescent City ones with like 800 pages each. So yeah, I'll probably wait a little bit longer so then I can spread it out. And then the next one, I probably don't really need to do a bit of explanation, but yeah, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I just love stuff that's kind of like book related, like either a story set in a library or like an author like writing a book in a book. Yeah, I kind of like the inception of it. So yeah, it's very, very cool. So yeah, very excited. And then this one, oh, I absolutely love the cover of it. So it's Beach Read by Emily Henry. And I've never read any of her books before, but oh, I'm so excited and I love it too. It's kind of like based about author. very summary. And then kind of on this bookshelf, as you can see, I have The Happiest Refugee by Anne Doe, and Josie actually read this for like English. So yeah, I've always wanted to read it like since she's read it. So yeah, very excited because I actually really love watching documentaries. So I'm not really sure why I haven't read like too many memoirs. So yeah, very, very excited to read this. And then this one, oh, I love the color. So yeah, this is Rebel of the Sands. I haven't really heard too much about this book. So yeah, it used to be Josie's, but then she gave it to me. But yeah, I think it's like a bit of a fantasy one. So yeah, very, very excited to read that one too, which I am about everyone. I think that's kind of about it. I actually do have this one, but it's not really high on my TBR list. It's this book, A Dog's Purpose, and I'm pretty sure this is based off the movie. So I think this might be like a cute little one, like actually I don't think it'll be quick. I think it's like 300 pages, but a bit of like a quick read. So that concludes the video of showing you my overall TBR. So hopefully some of these I would be able to read by the end of the year. I feel like that'd be kind of a good goal, but there's quite a lot of books here, so I'm not really sure if I will be able to do that or not. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a massive thumbs up if you'd love to see more book videos throughout the year.